It started with a sound I could never explain. A slow dip in the mattress behind me after midnight, like someone carefully lying down. I froze every time, staring into the dark, feeling warmth where no one should be. My room was always locked, always empty, and yet the bed reacted as if a second body was there. If you're watching Unblinking right now, don't blink, because this story only gets worse. At first, I convinced myself it was stress or sleep paralysis, because admitting the truth felt impossible. The pressure would last exactly 5 minutes, then lift, leaving the sheets slightly wrinkled beside me. Every night it happened at 12:43 a.m. Never early, never late. That consistency scared me more than the feeling itself. Within the first week, I stopped turning around when it happened, because fear told me that seeing was worse than imagining. My phone showed no movement, no vibration, and no open apps. When I checked, the air felt heavier during those minutes, like breathing underwater. My heart would beat so loud I thought whoever was beside me could hear it. I told myself to test it, to prove I wasn't losing my mind. And one night I placed my hand beside me. The mattress sank under my fingers as if another hand pressed back, warm and human. I pulled my arm away so fast it hurt, and my breath caught in my throat. That night, I didn't sleep at all. I installed a camera facing my bed the next morning, telling myself science would save me. The footage showed nothing unusual, just me lying still, staring at the ceiling. But the timestamp jumped forward exactly 5 minutes every night at 12:43 a.m. The camera never recorded those missing moments. By day 10, I felt watched, even when I was awake, like something followed my routine closely. My bed sheets began folding slightly inward on one side every morning. I started sleeping with the lights on, but the weight still came. Darkness wasn't the problem anymore. One night, something changed, and I felt breath against the back of my neck. It was slow and controlled, as if whoever was there was careful not to wake me fully. I could smell something faint, like old laundry mixed with cold air. That was the first time I realized it wasn't trying to scare me. Before the minute passed, a whisper brushed my ear, barely louder than the sound of breathing. It said my name in my own voice. I felt tears pool in my eyes, not from fear, but from confusion. That night, I finally understood something was learning me. The night I decided to turn around, my body felt heavier than usual, like fear had weight. When the mattress dipped at 12:43 a.m., I counted my breaths instead of panicking. The pressure beside me felt closer than before, more deliberate, like it expected my reaction. I slowly rolled onto my back, heart pounding so hard it felt visible. There was nothing there, but the space beside me was still pressed down. The sheets were pulled tight, shaped by an invisible body that hadn't moved away. My eyes traced the outline. Shoulders, hips, legs, all perfectly formed. Whatever it was, it didn't need to be seen to exist. The pressure shifted slightly, and I felt it turn toward me. My chest tightened as the warmth grew stronger, almost comforting in a twisted way. I realized then that it wasn't lying down anymore. It was facing me. My phone vibrated suddenly, breaking the silence, and I almost screamed. A notification popped up from a sleep tracking app I didn't remember installing. It read, "Second sleeper detected." My hand shook so badly I almost dropped the phone. I checked the app history, and my stomach dropped when I saw the data. Every night, it recorded 2 heartbeats during the missing 5 minutes. One was mine, steady but fast, and the other was slower, calmer, and far too close. The app labeled it as primary occupant. That's when I noticed the indentation beside me rise slightly, like a chest breathing in. The warmth brushed my arm, and I felt fabric move against my skin. I wasn't alone in my bed, and I knew I finally understood. Whatever slept beside me had been waiting for that moment. I whispered into the dark, asking who it was, not expecting an answer. The mattress dipped deeper, like it leaned closer. A soft sound came from beside my ear, almost like a laugh held back. Then the pressure vanished instantly, leaving the bed cold. The app sent one final notification before the screen went black. It said, "Primary occupant remains." I didn't sleep after that, and I didn't delete the app either. Some part of me was afraid of what would happen if I did. Morning light didn't make things better. It made them worse. The bed looked normal, but the sheets on the other side were neatly folded inward, like someone had carefully gotten up. My phone showed no missed calls, but the sleep app had already logged activity for the next night. It marked the second sleeper as awake. I tried leaving the apartment that day, but every room felt watched. The bathroom mirror fogged even though the water was cold, and a handprint appeared slowly from the inside. I stood frozen, realizing the print was the same size as the pressure beside me every night. Whatever slept in my bed didn't stay there anymore. I went to work, pretending nothing was wrong, but the app kept sending updates. At 2:17 p.m., it notified me that the second sleeper had returned to rest. I wasn't home, but my bed was being used. That's when I understood it didn't need night anymore. When I finally forced myself back inside, the air felt warm and used. The bedroom smelled faintly like breath and fabric, like someone had just stood up. The mattress on my side was untouched, but the other side was freshly indented. It had been waiting. I opened the app and tapped the second sleeper's profile. There was a photo attached, grainy and dark, taken from above the bed. I saw myself sleeping, beside me, shape turned toward the camera. The face was blurred, but the posture was wrong. Its neck bent too far, its shoulders angled like they didn't belong to bones. The timestamp showed it was taken while I was at work. The app caption said, "Primary occupant observed resting." That night, I didn't turn off the lights. I sat on the edge of the bed, refusing to lie down. The mattress dipped anyway, slow and deliberate, inches from my legs. I heard breathing that wasn't mine. It matched the rhythm from the app, calm and patient. Something brushed my hand, not accidentally, but to remind me it was there. I sat still as the mattress sank fully beside me, slow and careful, like it didn't want to scare me anymore. The air felt warmer, closer, and I could sense it turning its head toward mine. My heart raced, but the fear felt different now, almost expected. Whatever this was, it believed the bed belonged to both of us. I finally spoke, asking why it chose me, and the room went quiet. Then a voice came, not out loud, but inside my head, calm and familiar. It said it never chose me, because I had invited it without knowing. Every night I slept, afraid. I left space for it to stay. The app lit up again, showing 2 heartbeats perfectly set. The label under my name now read, "Secondary Occupant." The other profile was marked as primary, steady and calm, like it had always been there. That's when I understood the bed wasn't haunted. It was claimed. I tried leaving after that night, but sleep followed me. Hotels, couches, even the floor felt wrong, like something was missing. Every time I closed my eyes, I felt the mattress dip again. It didn't need the bed anymore, because it had learned me. The app stopped sending notifications eventually, like it no longer needed proof. But sometimes, just after midnight, my phone vibrates once. No message, no alert, just a reminder. If you're watching Unblinking and you sleep alone, pay attention tonight. If your bed feels warmer, heavier, or too full for one person, don't panic. It already knows where you are. Before you go, tell me in the comments if you've ever felt something like this, and share this story with someone who sleeps alone. Like and subscribe to Unblinking for more stories that stay with you long after the screen goes dark.